Hi there, and it's good to see you on Hoohaa Sports today as we look ahead to the Tottenham-Arsenal derby match and bring you a midweek update on the Malaysian Super League. But we begin with the Premier League, where Spurs will be the focus to aid Manchester United in their bid for their record-breaking 19th league title. This after the Reds were held by the Toon Army this morning. That's right, Newcastle and Manchester United played to a scoreless draw in a match where the United midfield in fact, delivered a poor performance. I didn't watch it as I'm preparing to catch tonight's North London derby, but as match report indicates, an off-colour United where the midfield were once again guilty of poor passing. Over on the Man United Facebook page, I would sum up the overall sentiment as cautious optimism, like Leopold Marconi. But a third comment from the top by Srinivas Bota articulates the weakness and is just short of describing Wayne Rooney's performance as a headless chicken. Despite the setback, United still have a 7-point lead and it'll be down to tonight's Spurs-Arsenal game. Let's look at the top of the table and see why the United and Chelsea fans are backing Tottenham. But realistically, it is a must-win for both teams. Should Arsenal win, they will close into 4 points of United with just 5 games to go, which sets it up nicely for that top-of-the-table clash on May the 1st. Spurs need the win if they are going to have a chance of qualifying for the Champions League again. Unfortunately, that inferior goal difference and a win tonight will keep them in 5th again. But it sets it up nicely for that face-off with City on May the 10th. Chelsea, meanwhile, who take on Birmingham City at Stamford Bridge tonight as well, can steal second if they win and Arsenal lose. And that's why it's going to be so special tonight. I think the United fans will be watching this game as well. Arsenal fans, meantime, are concerned about them not finishing off games and the number of draws they have picked up. While Rajpal comments on how they've also thrown away opportunities to go top of the table and is one of them who wants a new manager, while Juds at the bottom comments on Cesc Fabregas' indifferent attitude, which I believe has something to do with the Spaniards' rant at the club's inability to win anything. Some of the things Fabregas said will not sit well with Wenger, but it won't go down well either with the Arsenal board. Cesc said, and I quote, that the team are always in the Champions League, that we compete until the end, that we have young players, economic stability. For the board, this is important. But I imagine there will be a moment when you have to decide, do you win things or not? And goes on to say, if you went to Spain and said that Barcelona, Real Madrid and Valencia would have 3 years without winning a trophy, it would be obvious they would not continue. But here it is different. The club value different things. Yes, you can blame it on the manager, but it is the players who take to the field that must deliver, no? Like in the case of Tottenham's Jermaine Defoe. The boy has been struggling to find his 100th league goal since some time now and hasn't been able to reveal that 100 goals shirt under his jersey. Funny how sometimes when you expect it, the moment just doesn't arrive. It's like being stood up by a high school beauty over and over again. For the Spurs fans, it's usually about nostalgia and sticking it in to Arsene Wenger, as you can read on your Facebook page. Brock Watson remembers the reverse fixture when Spurs overturned a 2-0 deficit to win it by 3-2 in the end, and Arsene's water bottle throwing incident, while Hamza van der Vaart hopes Arsene will lose his hair and include fibre in his diet. Nothing more to add there until the kickoff tonight. We'll have that and the Chelsea-Birmingham results for you tomorrow. So we'll just conclude with the Malaysian Super League midweek updates. After Perak were just trailing leaders Selangor by 1 point. Boy oh boy, how things have changed in just 2 games. Perak lost their derby match to Selangor on Saturday, and in yesterday's fixture they fell further. Let's look at the results from match day 13. Perak slipped at home after a 1-0 draw with Terengganu, while Selangor picked up another 3 points at home as Kelantan trounced Perlis 5-1. Felda United also got back to winning ways, but Kedah could pose a threat to the top of the table if they get a good result against the Young Tigers tonight. Selangor have established a 4-point gap at the top with East Coast rivals Terengganu and Kelantan in 2nd and 3rd. Perak have dropped from 2nd and now have Kedah hot on their heels. And should Kedah win tonight, they would move above the Silver State. And that will be that for today. Join me again tomorrow for more, but we'll leave you, Spurs fans in particular, with scenes from the Emirates and from Malaysia, just as Yunus Kabul got the winner for Spurs on November the 20th. Till tomorrow, I'm Patrick on behalf of the Hoohaa team saying sometimes some wins are sweeter than others. Bye for now.